Okay, next up on our list is swinging pendulum. Swinging pendulum is against a right roundhouse kick, and this technique is actually thrown with you beginning in a neutral bow. A right neutral bow. You've got your right hand up high, your left hand's down low, protecting your ribs, and you're basically in an open stance with your attacker. Jorge's going to be coming at me with a right roundhouse kick with his back leg here. Now we're going to step up the circle while simultaneously throwing what's called a universal block. And a universal block is basically an inside block with your top hand and a downward block with your back hand. And I'm going to face the camera for just a second so you guys can see this. But in doing both of these blocks simultaneously, I've basically created a wall between my groin and my head. So anything coming in horizontally on my body should be checked either by my bottom hand or my top hand. And you guys know the rules. It's never enough to just block. You're always going to have to move your body at the same time. And we're all familiar with the term stepping up the circle. We're going to step up the circle while he kicks. Now the next take, after I step up the circle and do my universal block, I'm going to shuffle in really quick and switch my hands. What will happen is my top hand will turn into an inverted hammer fist to his groin. Again, just to protect your partner, hammer fist can be difficult to control. A lot of times what I like to do is open my hand up and just kind of flick his thigh with my palm. Now you notice when I struck him in the groin, the tendency is for him to bend over, and I don't want him to butt heads with me. So what we're going to do is step up the circle again. And as we step up the circle again, my right hand, which is in front of his groin, is going to track up and do an obscure elbow underneath his chin. I'll do the whole thing. See that one from another angle. Let's do one more. Okay. Now if you'll notice from this point, when I just did the technique, we ended in kind of a precarious position. I have my back turned to Jorge. Just so that you guys know, in the purple belt techniques, in fact in the orange as well, sometimes they end in funny positions because you're setting up to do the extension, which you guys are going to be required to do for black belt. In this case, you're going to be buckling out his leg. So you guys know, if you ever have your back turned to your attacker, it's always wise to cross out.